All right, it's Christmas Eve. Hope you guys all have a nice Christmas anyway, but we're gonna do a quick video right now on how to do mounting a parachute and packing a parachute, all right? So one thing is, depending on where you have your parachute mounted, I got mine mounted right here next to the shifter, right? So you want that all back in, right? I got that mounted here. We made this right on the shifter. So that gets mounted there. The cable goes all the way back. Make sure your cable's not, there's no kinks or nothing in it, right? So that's one thing. And then when you come back here, a couple of things you want to do is, first off, we took the parachute off because we were going to
It was in the trailer.
change this. It was in the trailer, so we just took the bolt out, but I'm going to show you how to put all that back in. If you don't have a mount, you need a mount, okay, obviously. Most of you guys that are watching this, you already have a parachute. This is basically how to repack one and put it on the car. This is a push bar. Here's your mount. Okay, this actually comes off if you want. We got ours mounted here. It ain't going anywhere, right? So
Don't mind the wheelie bars.
All right. Anchor. Put that through here. That goes in here like that, so you don't cut it up, right? Put your bolt in there. All right. Tighten that up. Somebody called me and asked me about, do you pack your chute every time, or do you pull your chute every time? Well, if you're making a full pass, you're going to pull your chute pretty much every time. And he said, isn't it a pain in the ass to pack it? Which, not really, okay? There's a procedure how to do it. This gets mounted to the car. This doesn't have a pack. Some of them have like a little sack that you pack everything into and then put it in here. This is a straight up parachute. Simpson, okay? Here's your cable. You need to make sure you have one of these on here. Okay, this has to be on here.
Did we make that?
Yeah, we made all this stuff so it doesn't come off, right? What we do is you pack it like this. We'll show you in a second. Leave this open like that. After you make your pass, this thing is way out there. In the meantime, go get the two pictures of the car, one from the front, one from the back, with the chute open. We'll show you what it looks like all blossomed out. So now this, right? I'm going to do two things right now. This thing's shot.
I'll splice that into the thing.
So we're going to take this off, this is simple to change, okay? No big deal. Take this off. All right, this one's going to be garbage.
You probably can't see. When you took the rotors off, they were blue last time you didn't pull the chute.
This is a new one. Okay. That one's brand new, Simpson.
My favorite part.
Watch this. This is cool.
Right? No, this one don't want it. Oh.
You gotta undo the first one. Ready? And then. Oh,
okay.
This
is not the one like it usually is.
They usually pack it like this, and when you pull it, it just all comes apart. I don't know why they do that, but okay. Anyway.
Okay.
So let's look at Chinese puzzle.
Usually when you pull them,
yeah,
but this one's not like that.
I don't know why they didn't do that one. The last two were like that. All right. They were supposed to all go like that, but anyway. All right, so now that goes here. All right? That's going to go in the end of here. I'm going to go like this. This one here. All right, pull that out.
Make sure it goes right.
And that's it.
Nice little buzz going on now.
Yep. All right. So when you're at the end of the track, you're done. It's laying on the ground like this. It's all full of rocks and dirt and crap that it picked up. So you want to, first thing is just shake it all out, get all your crap out of it, make sure it's clean, okay? You do not want to leave, you want to inspect it this way, make sure there's no rips or tears in it, okay? All right, you want to make sure there's no tears in it, okay? You want to make sure all the ropes, all those strings are in good shape. And when you pick it up like this. Take your pinky, put one in one hole, lay that out like that. Grab the next finger, pull it up, and lay it out like that. See how it's starting to straighten out? Get your next finger, like that. That's 3, and there's your 4th one. So now you got all 4. Okay? Nice and straight, everything's nice and straight. You go look down at all the strings are straight. See all the strings are straight? Okay, and then what I do is basically this is all tangled up by the time you're there, but you straighten that out. Take this, okay. If you got 2 people, this is real simple.
I can do it by myself.
Right,
though,
we could do it by yourself. We're just showing you because it's really windy out here. So you lay it down like this, okay.
Or pull it in a little bit more so it's not heavy.
All right, you take it down like this. You're gonna fold it over in half. Okay, now you got this nice and flat. Okay, it's real silky, so it kind of slides around on you if you're not careful. Take your hand, you're just gonna go like that and bring it back. Okay,
about where this line is gonna kind of fold over, so it's
about that wide. Is what you want to do.
It goes in thirds.
Okay, so that's one time. You take it again and you fold it again, like that. Okay? And then the last time, put a little like that.
Over the strings.
Right over the edge of the string. Like that. Now what you do is you pick it up. You got the whole thing in your hand. I'm doing this slow so you guys can watch, but this goes pretty quick. You take the whole thing up like that. Okay? You hold it here. Right? Keep it nice and taut. Right? You got this in your hand. It can't slide out. Like I said, this stuff is real silky. It just slides all over the place, but you keep it like that. Hand an arm length like that and grab it. An arm length. 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 Grab it. You're left with this part, right? And you're only going to put probably this much of it in the bag. You take it all like that. You got all this here.
Let me get this one.
Okay? You try to hold it all in one piece, basically. And you stick it in the bag. Okay? Stick it all in the bag like that. Okay? Now,
Explain this part.
some parachutes come with a string to pull all this together.
But
They're only about that long. So this is what I recommend you do.
you just go to Walmart and they have like 50 foot of paracord.
Yep.
Just we cut it to length and
Okay? Just cut a big long piece.
it's a lot easier.
Okay? The paracord goes through
Just-
that.
Fold it in half.
Okay? Then you take this, okay? And you go same thing. 1, 2, 3, all like that. Now here's the part that confuses everybody, okay? It's really windy out here, guys. I don't know, hope this don't come out in bad, but watch what he's doing.
From the inside out, right? So that's how you want to do
Everything
it
is from in to out. The way you string it is the way the flaps are going to look when you're done. So some guys go up and down, some guys go cross, but then it looks crappy. So we go all the way around. All right, so you're going to go from in. Everything goes in to out, in to out. Okay, so now you come over here, go into this one, back out, and then you go into that one, Now you could go all the way around, but then the flaps are gonna be like one flap. This flap's not gonna be on the top.
And we make it so it folds over nice.
Yeah, it'll look nice when it's done. Okay, so that one goes there.
But you need a long cord.
See why you need a long cord? Okay, because that's what's gonna happen. So now you take this, push this in. Okay, suck everything in. Okay, pull a little bit on the string. Okay, and you're just basically cramming it all in there. All right, you got a 10-pound pile of, you know what, in a 5-pound bag. All right, so now see what that does? Now you can take your hand out. Now you got this. Okay, so now all he's doing is he's straightening it out so it looks neat. Like I said, if you do it the other way, you could just pull it, but then they all crisscross each other and it don't look that good. But this is like this. So now you're gonna grab this with your hand. Okay, you're gonna pack it a little bit like that, and as you're pulling it, that string's gonna all come together. That little white string that you see on the end of the pilot chute, it's gonna come through the hole.
All right, ready?
All right, just like that.
This part is nice to have 2 people so you can push
Yeah,
and pull.
I mean, you could do it with one person. It ain't that big a deal. But now you have that, right? Two things you got to remember now.
Wait, where's the?
It's in the trailer.
All right, well, I'll get that.
Okay, so now watch. You're gonna put that through there, and you need a safety pin for when you're.
It's in the trailer. But...
Go get it real quick. The safety pin. Awesome. All right, so now you have that goes in from this side, but this you want in from the other side. Okay, it's actually a little bit harder to get in.
Watch your
it's
finger.
thicker, but you want to fish it in there.
Let's go. Hold it straight. Hang on, let me know.
So this is the last time you pack the chute for the day. You want to put that in there. All this is a this you could buy at Jegs. They sell all kinds of these, but what I do is I just made this out of a welding rod. Just make sure that the end isn't really sharp, or you'll cut the rope or cut the string. And the reason you want to put this in from this side is because if you have some idiots that decide they want to pull on this or something, you know, or you're driving or something happens, same thing with the string. You want to pull the string out this way so that you don't pull this back out. But now, if something happens where you pull this out, this is still here. When you're at the track and you're ready to run the car, you pull this out this way like you did the string so that you don't pull this out. And this will stay in here from pressure from the string. When you pull the handle, obviously this is going to pop out. The spring pops this way, and as it drops, it catches air, and that's what pulls the chute completely out, and it blossoms the whole thing out. And I'll put a couple pictures of that in the video at the end of this. But you want to make sure that it's packed. You don't want to leave. Another thing is you don't want to leave it packed in there like all winter, or definitely if you haven't used it in a while because you don't know how to repack it or whatever, for whatever reason you haven't used it, you need to take it out, shake it up, because what happens is from staying in there that long, it'll drop out and it won't open. It will not. It'll deploy, but it won't blossom out, and then you're kind of screwed at that point because you won't know what happened until it's too late. We've helped a couple of guys do that actually. We had one where the guy never used the chute, and we went to. And I said, when was the last time you opened it up? And he said, I never opened it. And I said, well, if you're planning on using it, you better use it. He goes, why? And I showed him. I just pulled the pin.
It didn't even come out.
The thing didn't even come out of the bag. The spring came out. The spring barely came out.
Yeah,
but
the spring was shot.
The chute was so packed tight, it was like it was still brand new in the box. And even the new ones, I'll tell you what, even a brand new one, you still got to take them out to mount the whole thing anyway. But you get a brand new chute, I would definitely pull the whole thing out, shake it up once or twice, and put it back together. All right, hope that helps you guys, and Merry Christmas.